Hi guys, my name is dephh. My in-game name is dephh. I currently play for EXA Valorant, and I'm representing the North American region. So the reason that I actually took up Valorant, I started a bit later than some people did, but I was coming off my career in CS. But Valorant really stood out as like this new cool game that has kind of like the FPS features that Counter-Strike did, but also with the added kind of like League of Legends abilities. So yeah, it just seemed like a really cool game at the time. I don't think pro gamers ever make that decision, like I'm going to be a pro gamer. It kind of just happens. Like it's just one of those things that just happens, and you have to get a bit lucky. But there was definitely a moment where I was in the United Kingdom and I got a Twitter message that said, "Hey, do you want to come fly to the US and play?" And then ever since that message on Twitter, I haven't looked back. So yeah, that was the moment I was like, damn, I might be a pro gamer. Yeah, so I definitely think my play style is, I'm older on the team, so I'm 30 now. So I'm a bit more old school in the way that I look at teams and how they should be structured. And definitely like with the younger guys on the team, I have to like tweak my approach sometimes to the way that I treat them. But I'm definitely more of an old school guy, putting in the hours, making sure you're there every day and adding structure. And that's the way that I view the game. Yeah, I think my ultimate goal, like it's very cheesy and everyone says it, but it's definitely just lifting that trophy, especially at a tournament like Champions. Like it would be a dream come true. Always been so close and just not been able to get it. So that for me is the end goal. I think the thing that's unique about EXA is that we have a group of guys from different countries. We have a group of guys that come from different games. And we've kind of meshed them together into this pretty solid unit. The players, even before I joined, super consistent, and now I feel like we've added even more of a level of consistency. So I think what EXA has that other teams don't is this broad experience from different games and coming together to be a really strong team. I said this in another interview at one time. I think this is my favorite team I've ever played with in terms of play style, personality. Like I love working with these guys. We have two young guys, obviously Cryo and Zekken coming in. It feels nice to be able to teach them things about certain FPS like structure. And then obviously we have some of the older guys. We have Brendan and Aaron, and they come from different games and different experiences, and they played on the big stage before. So it's that nice mix of having two of the younger guys, kind of zoomers running around, and then you have a core of like quite experienced players. It's hard to follow every scene, but I definitely have had my eye on the Japanese community because obviously the fans are they seem super happy about their team's success. Like the region is showing a lot of, even in viewership, like the Japanese viewership is just amazing. And the play style of the teams, that's what I love about this game. You have different regions, and every single region has this particular play style or a different play style. So watching the Japanese teams is really fun, actually. The fans are awesome. Like even sometimes when we have games in America, we have some Japanese fans messaging us or leaving a tweet under ours. So I think they're just super welcoming people. They seem to be super happy for anyone that has success. And I think coming from a region like NA, it's really nice to see. Yeah, I think the two Japanese teams that stand out, I'm not even sure if the second one is a full Japanese team, but you have Zeta Division that have obviously been quite consistent. They have some great players, especially the guy dephh that plays the Duelist. Like he seems to be like Japanese superstar, so always got my eye on him. And Northeption, I know they at least have some Japanese players, so they're the two teams I'd say from the region that are pretty cool to watch. Yeah, I just want to say to like all the Japanese fans out there, you guys are doing great with the viewership and pushing Valorant forward. You guys treat the community so nice. It's really nice to see some messages of niceties and not just flaming players. So I just think that you guys are doing awesome. Hopefully you can cheer on EXA. Now you've got to meet me a little bit. But yeah, you guys keep up the good work.